Linda Camara and Young Crime Stories with Linda. So if you have not seen this channel before, is this is the first time you're coming across this channel, please just turn on the just click on subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and anytime I post you will be able to like see me. So please, we here on this channel we mostly talk about crime stories that happened all over the world. There is no region or area that is like that we don't cover. So today we're going to talk about the case of Kim Song-ja. She's like known to be the first female serial killer of South Korea. So her own case is just so unique because in this case it just has to do with money. Most of the cases that we cover, maybe the person would do it because the person has mental health problem or maybe because of insurance or something like that. But this particular case is just clear cut that this person is committing these crimes because of her love of money. So her name is Kim Song-ja. Much is not really known about her childhood. Like mostly some of the cases that we cover on serial killers will just like know the childhood history of the person. Maybe the person was like bad to animals or like doing all manner of things when they were young. But this particular case, this person, we don't really know what really happened during her younger days. But it is known that she was born in 1939. So, and when she later she in her adult life she got married and she has children. So in this particular case, she like the murders that she committed was mostly against family, against her friends, and creditors, people that she borrowed from and that she didn't want to pay her debt. Her debt, she just like murdered them. So let's dive into this case. So King Sonja was born in 1939. So she when she got married, she was like in a modest family household. She's just like a housewife, every other housewife in South Korea. So, and she was mostly known to be someone that likes money, someone that likes living the high life, that likes like living above her means, above her household means. So she would like go out and borrow from debt from creditors and she wouldn't pay, and they will come and like be trying to get their money from her and she wouldn't pay back. So her first murder victim was a 49-year-old the a year old lady, and she went to a bathhouse with that lady. And when they got to the bathhouse after like bathing, and because in South Korea they have like saunas. I watch more of K dramas. I know that they have like saunas and they have like public bathhouses that you can go to like bathe and like pay bath and do other things and like come out, and you can even eat there and come out and like go on with your business. So it's not common in my own part of the world, but in South Korea these houses are mostly common. I see it in the K dramas. So she went to a public bathhouse to like bathe with her friend, and after bathing like gisting, the cup of beverage that the friend was drinking, and maybe when the friend was not looking, she laced that cup with like a substance, a dangerous substance, and the lady, as they were like climbing the stairs back downstairs that they were like going home, the lady fainted. And instead of like Kimson Jer to like call somebody and like shout or say or try to like show compassion, so that your friend just collapsed. She didn't do any of that. What she was just busily doing, because she knew that the amount of substance that she laced in that her friend's beverage, it would be enough to like kill her. So she was busily stealing her jewelry, her money, the money that was on her. She took all of that and she and she stood there. Maybe when police came, they took the lady to the hospital, and on their way to the hospital, the lady just gave the lady died, and that was her first victim. So 87. Her second victim, they were they were both going home. She is a creditor. The lady, she gave her Kisonjer Jag borrowed 7 million won from this particular creditor, and she didn't want to pay, of course. So as they were on the bus ride going home, she, like, I don't know how, maybe how those people were not really like looking onto the drinks, or what. She gave her a drink and like laced it with a dangerous substance, and this lady, she drank that particular tea, and she fainted, and she was rushed to the hospital, and she also died. Then Kisonja also stole some of her jewelry and her money. The same thing, the same emo, the same thing that she did with the first victim. That was what she did with the second victim. She stole her things and, like, onto the next. She never had like any compassion or any feeling for all these things that she was doing. She would just like heartlessly take those things, and she will move on. This is the second victim that she has killed. Someone that is living in her neighborhood, someone that she knows. I don't know the kind of heart that she has, but she did this, and she moved on to the next victim. So So in February of 1988, she had a creditor that is also living in her neighborhood. So both of them went out, and they went out to like drink or something on a bus ride home too. She is also owing this particular person 1.2 million won. So, and she does not have any, she doesn't want to pay, of course. So this particular person, both of them went to collect money from a debtor, another debtor that is owing this creditor. So, and they were, as they were waiting for the person, they could not, the debtor did not come. So, and maybe they were gisting or something. She laced her drink too, and she drank it, and she was, yeah, well, on their bus ride home. She was just complaining of stomach pain. She was just feeling somehow. She was feeling feeling sick. So they were on in the bus, and she, because she has seen that this person is not collapsing, she's trying to like show compassion, and, what is happening to you, what is wrong with you, let's take you to the hospital. But this particular creditor, she became very suspicious. She just told her to just go, that she will find her own way home. So she went to the hospital, and she was treated, and she recovered. So when she got home after some days, Kim Somja also went back to her house, maybe to see if she can also like poison her again. But this person, she's wise, and she's already suspicious. So she did not allow her to like come close to her. She told her that she's okay, and and she left. Kisonja left her house. So this is the only survivor of all this, of all these mothers. So she survived. This particular third victim, she survived. So in March of 1988, Kisonja was on a bus ride with his dad. I think she laced his drink with a dangerous substance, and the dad collapsed inside the vehicle, and Kisonja was, in fact, they rushed the dad to the hospital, and he didn't make it. And it was suspected that she killed the dad, with that dangerous substance. She poisoned the dad, and no motive was ever really made, or known for her reason. As in, there was no really motive, there was no reason given. for her murdering her dad. Nobody knows why she did that, because she's not owing the dad, because that's her aim. If she's owing you or she wants to collect things from you, she will now go on her murdering spree. But there was no really motive known for her murdering her dad. So that was her dad was her fourth victim. Then, so in that same 1988, she was waiting on the bus at the bus stop with her younger sister, and she also like laced her drink, and the younger sister collapsed at the bus stop. People were rushing to like wake her up, nobody, and she people noticed that she was really not showing any concern. She was busily gathering her sister's things, and I think she ran away from that bus stop. The sister collapsed there, and by the time they got to the hospital, she died. She had been poisoned too. So the reason for her sister's the reason that she murdered her sister was because she was owing her sister 10 million won, and she does not want to pay as usual. So she murdered her sister because she doesn't want to pay her debt. So her sister was like her fifth victim in this case. 88. She met up with her Kisonja met up with her cousin at a coffee shop and told her that she wants to borrow 484 million won. She was really exact that she wanted to borrow 484 million won, and that she would want to use it for her house deposit. And the sister, the cousin transferred that money to, I think the cousin gave her the money, and because she didn't want to pay, and she does not even this time around, she does not want to bother being a debtor for a very long time. She just leaves her cousin's drink at that coffee shop, and the cousin on her way home, on the bus ride home, the cousin collapsed and was and before she could be taken to the hospital, she died on her way to the hospital. So that was like the sixth victim of Kipsonja. And that was it. People started becoming suspicious because she in all these things she stole different things from them, and she was the person ever present in all these murders. So police were really suspicious. This particular family, people were just dropping dead. The creditors of this particular lady were just dropping dead, like the people were suspicious. And the fact that there was also a survivor, so they started investigating her, and at the end of the day, she was arrested. And when the police got to her house, they saw different. They saw the they saw the jewelries and properties of all those people that she murdered there in her house. She was still vehemently denying that she did not commit these crimes, that they were just like that she's just a victim of circumstance, that she was just at the wrong place at the wrong place at the wrong time, that those people just died of natural causes. The police, they even exhumed those bodies, and when they were tested, three of them tested positive for that dangerous substance, and she was arrested. And when one of the police officers said she wanted to like ease herself, she got into the toilet. As she was easing herself, she felt that there's like a compartment closed on the wall of the toilet. So when she opened there, she found like a wrapped substance with newspaper. And when the police, like when she brought it out and police checked, it was like positive for that particular substance, that those cops that they assumed tested positive for. So to trial, and she was tried, and she was duly sentenced to death because she killed like 6 people, and this was like the first time a woman is doing something like that in South Korea. So she was sentenced to death, and in 1997, in 1997 she was executed with other like 22 other people across the country, and that was the last time that the death penalty was ever done in South Korea. That was like the end of death penalty in South Korea. So after the Kim Song-ja and her and other people that committed violent crimes were all executed on that particular day, and since then there have not been any execution in South Korea. In fact, it's now illegal to like for execution for death penalty. A penalty has been like scrapped in South Korean law. So that is it. So this is the case of Kim Song Ja of South Korea. The case is not that long because not much is really known about her childhood and about most of the things that happened. But this was like what happened then. And let me know your thoughts on the comment section. What do you think about death penalty? Are you for or against death penalty? And what do you think of this case? And please, if there is any case that you want me to cover, please make your case suggestions on the comment section and I will attend to them. Please and please and please and please try to subscribe to this channel so that this channel will also grow. I've been stuck on 12 subscribers for the past 2 months. That since I started. Please just help me go out of that 12 subscribers jail. Thank you very much for watching. And with that being said, stay safe and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.